Team, we will discuss primary ledger, reporting ledger. Okay. What is the reporting ledger? Reporting ledger will create a reporting purpose. We will report from functional currency to target currency. Transaction wise, we will convert, which will be benefit for the top MNCs. And if you are working for single country entities, you don't require any reporting ledger. Okay. But while creating the reporting ledger, you must remember you should use the same chart of accounts, calendar, currency only different. You need to create exchange rates daily basis to convert your data from primary ledger to reporting ledger. We will get this question, very, very interesting question, important question. Next. Yesterday we got the question, I want to restrict source-wise currency journals. Did you understand this question? Yesterday we got this question. Can I limit the currency code wise? Particular currency only should use particular source? Yes, and that is the new functionality provided by Oracle company in Fusion. Journal source. Journal source wise, you can limit journals for a single currency. That is a new functionality which you can control. Right. What is the difference between the program and report? And anyone ready to explain?
Program is a activity run stage by stage,
Yes.
and report is the summarized data from database.
No need. You are closer to answer. Program will complete one activity. Best example, journal import program given by Oracle company. Posting the ledger program, mandatory program to post. It will complete the status change, unposted to post. But report will extract the data from your base tables. It will bring the output. Okay, reports always extract the data from database. You can able to review the data. Best example, trial balance report, account analysis report, journal day book. These are all comes under right. No. Can I change the ledger name? I'm asking you. Can we change the ledger name?
Yes, we can change.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Acquisition time, margins time. You can override the ledger name. Clear? Right. What is the significance of the source journals? Make a note. Why should we define the sources? Journals. Simple enough. So real time, when I was working for different clients, customers, we will bring the data by spreadsheet, seeded name, source. You will enter journals by manual. You can upload the journals by, okay, different sources. We will call the source-wise journals. Okay. Can I define own source names?
Yes, sir, we can.
You can define own source names as well. Right. What is the ledger set? And yesterday we got this question. Very, very interesting, important question also. Yesterday we got it. Ledger set is combination
Ledger,
of ledger which can share same chart of accounts, same chart of accounts, same calendar, currency different. We can use the ledger set functionality. Okay. Ledger set is combination of ledgers, same chart of account calendar. Best example, US calendar, Canada, US ledger, US ledger, UK ledger, Canada ledger. Together we will create ledger set functionality. Same chart of accounts, same calendar, currency different. Okay. So what is the benefit for ledger set which you can access high level as a manager from client side? Journal creations, ledger set wise, journal inquiry. Then I can say like so, auto post criteria set. There are some new functionalities added by Oracle compared to 11a. R12 we got the new features, data definition set, data access set. Okay. Then ledger set will allow to record the transactions. Right. Tell me what are the mandatory setups in the GL? Simple and you have to be remember chart of account, okay, value set, chart of account structure instance, deployment, and adding the new values, then create a primary ledger options. These are all setups which you need to remember for mandatory setups. Okay. Right. Let me open the instance, then we will recollect the okay important areas. Okay. Go to GL. Okay. What is auto post criteria set? Auto post criteria set will allow to consider latest unposted journal that will be converted as a posted status. Okay. Journal approval rules and client like to go for any BPM approval, you need to enable two levels and remember journal approval level. One is ledger options wise. Source wise, you can create a BPM approval workflow. You can test the scenarios and okay. Then what is auto post? We already discussed that. Journal reverse criteria set. Every month end, we will be record journal entry. Next month first date, those entries will get reversed for the evaluation functionalities, accrued functionalities as well. Okay, right. Descriptive flex fields. I already explained for evening batch and how to create a descriptive flex field, and you want to track additional field for data entry, then we will be define descriptive flex fields as well. Okay, then next one, exchange rates and okay, and one more thing, exchange rates will be uploaded by spreadsheet GL user, or you can schedule from source system to Oracle GL as inbound interface. Client will take the license for exchange rates from the moneygram.com, moneycontrol.com or bloomberg.com. We will do integration, very basic integration from okay bloomberg.com to Oracle, our instance for exchange rate upload. Right. Then here you can see manage active FX rates as well. Right. Next one, close monitor setup and very interesting. I released the video also. No? New functionality. Let me show you. So you want to check the period is opened or not, closed or not. You need to create the ledger set, monitor the period status, subledger periods opened or not, closed or not, GL period is opened or not. You need to create close monitor setup. And this is very important in the fusion. Once you created a close monitor setup, I release the video also, you guys can listen happily. Then if I go to general accounting, if I go to general accounting period close, you can able to see close monitor based on that setup. You can able to understand how many ledgers are still open, how many ledgers, subledgers are closed. That monitor, that option you can control here. Very interesting topic, new functionality. It is mainly benefit for users to understand quick basis. Okay, right, closed monitor. But we did not receive the any much questions about closed monitor and okay, right. I hope you guys are listening, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Listening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then you have to check it general observer required task report. Okay. I have one question and simple, very important. Narsim, I created, if somebody asking your colleague or anything, I created a primary ledger, 10 ledgers, Shall I create 10 ledgers in the next environment? Oracle provided each setup wise export import option. I will go to primary ledger action. You can export to new file, create file, import to another environment. Did you understand? This is the great functionality provided by Oracle company in the Fusion. EBS, we don't have that option. Okay, EBS we don't have. Okay, I want to export setups from one instance. I want to import to new environment. You can use any setup, go to view option column, verify that is facilitating or not. Got it or not, team? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think I already.
Is this means
So
copying
company
from
setup we can export, sir.
Yes, Amma. You can see you created 5 primary ledger.
Okay.
Action export it, import to Oracle, import to new instance, not this instance. And if it is instance, duplicate, right? Then you can able to import that setup by export import option.
Okay.
Then manage account automation and manage account automation. You can schedule the accounting particular source to do the accounting, okay, for primary ledger wise and time zones, scheduled process. This is also new functionality provided by Oracle company. Just read it. Accounting automation streamlines, automates end-to-end accounting transaction process, including daily rates import, accounting creation, journal import, journal posting, data flow through all the required processing steps without user intervention. Okay, right. Users are notified exception provided with the information to help resolve them. Okay, these are all setups which we need to do. Enable automation for ledger wise, source wise, schedule the program, schedule the notification. Example, we have the auto post criteria set. Okay, that can be used, or you can use multi functionality purpose accounting automation. Did you hear this one earlier? Did you hear this one?
No, sir.
Okay, so it is a new function. I think I might have released the video and I don't remember. Okay, right. Then can I assign multiple balancing segment values at the legal entity level?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You can assign multiple legal entities at legal, okay? You can assign multiple BSVs at legal entity level. Remember, that is great word. That is great word. Okay, right. Then what is the difference between assign the legal entity level BSV code, ledger level BSV code? I did not highlight this topic to running batch. I created BSV codes, means balancing segment values codes 105, 106 like that. Okay. Can I assign BSV codes at legal entity level?
Yes.
Can I assign BSV codes at ledger level? We got this question.
Yes,
What
sir.
is? Someone can give the answer.
We can assign BSV codes to legal ledger level.
Some logic is there, right? Okay. If you assign BSV codes at the legal entity level, you can create subledgers. You can create subledgers. You can record legal transactions related to taxation. Legal transaction to taxes. If we assign the balancing segment value at the ledger level, you may not use legal transaction as per local requirement. Clear? See, this is the important point. Assign balancing segment values to legal entity. Right. Many times we got this question. You should be very careful. Optionally, assign legal entities balancing segment your accounting configuration. Okay, right. First, what is the legal entity? Company is registered as an entity with the license taxation. You should define your company as a legal entity that will be assigned to your primary ledger to record all, okay, your taxation, financial transactions as well. Okay, right. General source we completed, category completed. Right. Okay. What is account hierarchies? While implementing the chart of account structure, client will request parent value, child value concept. Client like to use parent-child relationships. We have the great functionality, tree structure, tree versions that we need to define through hierarchies. Manage account hierarchies. We are not yet discussed for the running batch. We have the great concept account hierarchy. Parent-child relationship. In future, we can call tree name, tree structure only. Many times we got this question. Did you work on the tree structure and version? Simple only. I have the total expenses. Number 50,000 number, not amount. Under I have the child values like rent, okay, rent, salaries, I can say maintenance. These are all child values which will post the journal entry for child values. Summary as in no. 50,000 2, 50,003. When you post the journal for these three GL accounts, that amount will be show summing for 50,000 because parent value summary as a yes, then allow posting, allow budgeting, no. So these relationships we will call in fusion as a tree structure and a tree versions, and that we will discuss in the next week. I'm planning to do this one for your running batch. Publish account hierarchy. If you added the new segment value at any time, you are created the relationship hierarchy. You need to publish it to refresh the data to show that balance in data entry level or reports level. Then, what is aliases? We already discussed. Aliases is the functionality for quick entry, shorthand entry, speed entry, which will control, okay, instance level. I will ask one interview question. I have 3 countries. One country team required aliases. One country team required alias. Second, third country said I don't require aliases. What is your solution? Can I control aliases particular ledger wise? I'm asking you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How?
Yes, sir. When we enable the instance level, sir.
Okay.
Structure
Right.
instance.
Then country
has
create instance, control the aliases to be applied. If you are using the alias at instance level, you assign that instance, CO instance. For multi countries, US, UK, Canada, you can't restrict it. Before implementing the primary ledger, you should remember accounting hierarchy is different. Value set size is different. Your aliases is different. Then we will go on to differentiate the instance level. Many times we got this question yesterday also. What is the difference between the structure instance? Structure instance you can create one country or a number of country while implementing top MNCs. Some clients may request, I want to differentiate the aliases. I want to differentiate the hierarchies. Okay. What is our suggestion? Simple. If you go to here, country specific, you can differentiate aliases. Go to edit mode. You can differentiate the hierarchies also. That is additional point I added. Understand or not? Can I create the primary ledger without creating the instance? We got this question. Interesting.
No.
Possible?
No.
Yes, sir.
No, no, without instance, can you create a primary ledger?
No, sir.
No.
Okay, right.
సార్ మీ వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అయింది సార్, ఏం రాలేదు సార్.
I'm coming. Next, security rules to restrict the segment value at a user level through roles and data entry, data inquiry, and reporting. Cross-validation rule will restrict the code combination entire chart of account level, that is for data entry restriction. Chart of account mapping and chart of account mapping. Manage chart of account mapping and while doing the consolidation between the two ledgers, two different chart of accounts, we will do chart of account mapping. Okay, or between the primary ledger to secondary ledger, there are different okay segments, we will do mapping. Did you understand? Yes or no? Recently we got this question day before yesterday. I have the primary ledger, I have the secondary ledger, but both chart of accounts are different. Both chart of accounts are different. How do you handle it? We need to do chart of account mapping between primary ledger to secondary ledger to import the data properly. Target and source. One of the critical topic for top MNC clients, not single owning entities. Okay, right. Then accounting calendar, we already discussed. Okay, we have the fiscal year calendar, calendar year calendar for entities based on the country local requirement. We will define the calendars. Conversion rates we discussed. Okay, right. Now, what is the retained earnings account? And tell me, what is the retained earnings account? Retained earnings account is year-end account. When you run the important, I want to explain. When I am running the year-end closure, income and statement closing journal at 31st December for America, India, 31st March, that income minus expenses, the difference will go and update for retained earnings account automatically. Understood or not? What is the
Sir,
retained earnings account?
sir, small doubt here. Can we provide retained earnings account in closing account section?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Okay, this is the great functionality in Fusion, even EBS, which we need to understand. Many times we got this question. What is the retained earnings account? Retained earnings account is mandatory account at ledger options. Okay. Create income statement closing journal process to meet audit requirement. That process create journal entry shows selected revenue minus expenses. That balance will go to retained earnings account. Simple. Revenues minus expense. Revenues you done 10 crores. expense you done the 8 crores, the 2 crores will consider as a profit that will go and update the retained earnings account automatically in future. Here we have the question. Many times we got question. Narasimha, how the primary ledger Aravindo Pharma? I have the BSV codes, company codes, 105, 106, 107, but I assigned only 105 retained earnings at ledger options level. I assigned retained earnings account 105, retained earnings account I assigned. When I run this program, year-end closure program, system will be do the summing each entity wise, all revenue accounts, all expenditure account, BSV code wise, it will update the, okay, whether we are profit or loss, you can able to calculate it. How many members understood? Did you understand?
No, sir.
Okay, simple amount. Up to today, I created only one primary ledger, one balancing segment value code I assigned, right? For running batch. Previous batch students, we completed enterprise structure, we completed legal entities, we completed BOs. You have the 3 legal entities, 105, 106, 107. But ledger option level, I can assign only one legal in 105 retained earnings account. When you run this one, system will observe the how many BSPs are there, each BSP wise. It will do calculated revenue and expense. The difference will go and updated. Okay, right. Okay. When you run the year-end closure, your YTD closes YTD balances of the selected income statement accounts, all balances will become 0. Next year, first period, it shows as a 0 balance. So YTD balances will updated as a, okay, 0. That we will discuss further. See, run the closing process from the period close work area. Run the create balance sheet closing journal. This is another option to process. Post balance for all balance sheet accounts or selected accounts to be closing account. See, create a balance sheet closing journal. Run the income statement account. First, we need to run this one. Okay, right. Next, let me jump into our, okay. And one more thing, what are the programs available in GL? Basic programs, journal import program, posting program. Tell me the some reports in GL. Go to schedule process. Go to schedule process. Then you can verify Oracle provided seeded reports, and best example journal. If you type the journal, Oracle provided journal entry report, journal daybook report. Okay, right. You can verify. I want to see some report, chart of accounts report, search it. What are the reports are there? Chart of account import program through spreadsheet. Maintain chart of account hierarchy. These are all reports available for chart of account. Then search with the segment. Any reports are there. Okay. Balancing segment value assigned report. Okay. Inherit segment value attributes program. Okay. Upgrade. Then you can search the trial balance report, our critical report. Okay. Right. You can search with the any closing process. Okay. First, I want to know how many reports are there. How many programs are there? Oracle provided theory. You can happily search it in the browser and you have to be okay. Habitual mentality search here. General ledger reports. Very, very important. See, Oracle provided general ledger reports. General ledger reconciliation reports, predefined reports. Predefined means Oracle identified these are all reports required for minimal for each business. They developed and registered in the system. Account analysis report, general ledger account detail report. These are all reports given by Oracle, which we need to understand fundamental or important of the report. You have to run or test the each report, take the output. You have to show to the client in the implementation time. But supporting time, you will not discuss anything to client about report. If client having the any report issues, you will go and just educate them. These are all reports given by Oracle company. You can find this report from the Google browser with docs.oracle.com. Clear? Yes, sir. Then these are all reports given by Oracle. So you have to search and identify. Okay, yesterday we got this issue. Sorry, yesterday we got the question. My requirement, I want to close the subledger period before closing the GL period. If there are any exceptions in subledger, that should not allow us to close the GL period. Make a note. This is a new functionality. I release the video also. Prevent general ledger period closure when open subledger period exists. Without closing the AP, you can't close the GL period. If you don't enable, you can use individual wise. Clear? Okay. When I'm trying to open the, when I'm trying to create journal for prior period, last month, you want to notify any message, enable this one, and this is also new functionality. Okay, right. You can limit to a single, you can limit to a journal to a single currency. You enable at a journal source level that will allow to use here and okay, it is also new functionality. But don't expect every client will use all functionalities. Depend on their business need, we can define. What is suspense account? Suspense account will allow to add the line to post it unbalanced side. Simple. Yesterday we got this question. How many levels we will control sequencing? Ledger wise, legal entity wise. ledger wise, legal entity wise. Clear? How many GL code combinations we will control at ledger option? Retained earnings account 1, CTA 2, cumulative translation adjustment 2, rounding account 3, suspense account 4, balance account 5. These are all 5 accounts you can control. If you are using the average balancing option functionality, particular financial institution, you can use the net income also, 6 accounts. Anyone known what is the rounding account? What is the enable currency balancing account? Okay. Enable many times Sunday. You may see the issue. Your entered accounted currency amount is not balancing to post it. That issues will be raised in the subledgers. Subledger people will create multi-currency functionalities. Due to exchange rates, it may not balance. That time you can use that functionality. Right? Now, see here. Arkil also given year-end account. This account is required mandatory. General ledger moves revenues and expense account balances to this account at end of the accounting year. Translation functionality. We are not yet discussed for running batch. I will explain in next week. Then enable suspense account. They given sample rounding account, entered currency balancing account. Okay, enable journal approval. These are all options you can use, even inter-company accounting also. Clear? Right. What happen if I change retained earnings account? Can I change retained earnings account at any time? Yes, certainly. But it will be impacted. Can I change the cumulative translation adjustment account? No. Once you perform CTA, no. Okay, right. You can read it and sometimes you can expect this type of question. Changing the retainings account is very significant revision to your accounting configuration. Should be avoided if possible. We don't encourage. To prevent data corruption, your retainings account can only be changed if you first perform the following steps. But we don't encourage this type of things. Okay, like. See, we got this question many times. What is the balance cube? When should I build it? Carefully consider requirement work support before rebuilding the balance cube. Use the on-demand program. Rebuild a dimension member for each dimension to refresh balances to the cubes. Parent-child relationship time we will be rebuild for chart of account purpose, calendar purpose, accounting period, starting period purpose. How can I refresh? You have to run the general ledger transfer balances to space cubes. Okay, right. It's already 7 o'clock. And what is the difference between intra-company, intra-company? Many times we got this question. Between the two legal entities, between the two ledgers, there are any transactions or recording to be posted. You should use inter-company functionality. Okay, but you need to define the inter-company balancing rule. Inter-company, I can say inter-company clearing rules also. This is big topic. Every day we are receiving this question. Tell me the intra company. Within the ledger, two BSVs, between two BSVs, intra-company, between the two legal entities, inter-company. There are big topics are there. You have to be good patient to start reading, and you have to be open the instant practice. Calculation manager, every day we can expect. Tell me allocation, tell me recurring journal. We are getting the question that we will discuss in the next section. I will communicate it. Thank you guys. Any doubt, something new today? Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Today's highlight point, year-end closure journal program. What is retained earnings? Okay, how to use close monitor. So thanks guys. We will not have the classes next 3 days for workshops, and next workshops I will communicate you. Okay, thank you. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thanks for participation. Happily let us connect next week. I will communicate. Let me stop.
Yeah, thank you, sir.